There we go. Yeah. I imagine there's only so many lives a certain soul can go through. Oh, now he's been. Now he's doing the emotional blackmails. He's such a manipulative a-hole. Like, don't get me wrong, Essek isn't exactly a good person, but yeah, this guy. Yeah. He's not doing it. Oh, mm, mm. Yeah, it'd be a very, very bad idea. I think Jester doesn't really lie. Like, I mean, it's not that she's incapable of lying. It's just like she just doesn't see the point in it. See what I mean? It's like she thinks Kaylee smells like poo. She will say it. Yeah. People mistake her being young for being naive. She's not. Just as the sort of one who's almost like she's permanently on some kind of sugar rush or something like that. Yeah, nice. Yep. Yeah. Indeed, it's basically three types of magic: learned, innate, and given. I suppose would be another best way to describe it. And by given, that includes warlocks and clerics and stuff like that. So in terms of dexterity, yeah, Bo is ridiculously good. Oh, did I turn on my captions? I don't think I did. I did not. Thank you for reminding me, stream closed captions. That was definitely. Whoa! How did he know? Oh dear. Yeah, that is a fair amount of the old ketchup on the floor there. So. Animation definitely adds a certain level to things in this. Oh dear. Yes, I am immature. Mentality of a 12-year-old. I do not deny that. Hmm. Like I say, yeah. Again, the class that Molly is one that was created for this campaign. Icathon. That's it. Yeah, Dunamancy is basically the manipulation of space time, essentially. So you can imagine an item that allows you to tap into that, how dangerous that can be. No. Yeah, you've got something there that could make a black hole. We've already shown that it can tinker with time, gravity. Mm-hmm. Wizard assassins. You done goofed, is what you done, Mike. High intelligence, low wisdom, basically. Yeah, that's how bad. And I did. Oh, mm. uh, so quiet. Mhm. So I think I remember rightly in the campaign, they're all about like level 3, I think, maybe level 2, something like that. So they are. I mean, they're nice. That's the thing about the whole bladed bonded hex weapon. You could take it off of Ford, and all he has to do is just and it comes back to him. The funny thing is, Travis, the guy who's playing Ford, is not a fan of horror, especially creepy little girls. That's his like, nope, nope, I'm out of here. So that was like half Ford, half Travis saying that. So that's on your mind, Bo. Yeah, that's creepy. Oh, that's messed up. Yeah, that is messed up. Like, like you hurt. I'm also hoping it's going to be certain. Oh. Yeah, yeah. That was a bit spicy. Yeah. Yep. All I will say is, without being a spoiler, with regards to Molly. Oh, this is rest. I wonder if this is the spell. I think it is. I think I know what spell it is she's casting. You again? Yes. Yeah. That. I know just enough German to know that's a naughty word. Yeah, that's the thing with magic casters. You generally don't want to be frontline. Yep, you got to cast the spells properly. Nice. Yes. Nice. They're starting to work together. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, they don't mess about in this campaign. But, look at Vox Machina. They were not afraid to kill off characters in that as well. Yeah. But all I will say is, again, without spoilers, it does set things up for something that happens later. In fact, pretty much everything in this, up to this point, sets things up for later. But again, it's the same with any show, really. So, not really a spoiler. That's one big tabaxi. Ew. Oh, it's a good job that didn't get digested. If you know what I mean. Yeah, that was an ew. Yeah, don't go. Mm. Oh, there is a all I'll say is I'm not going to share it now because it does contain spoilers. But there is a very very good um animation, not animation, fan music video involving Caleb and Molly. I will say do not watch it yet because it does contain spoilers. But after the end of the season, different reason though. Yeah, yeah. So as you see, like tragic as it is, Toya's passing helps to bond them together. Oh, doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Anger gets shit done. As they've proven, they work very well together. Now you've got the attacker, you've got the blocker, you've got the interceptor, you've got the alpha striker, you've got the rogue, you've got the healer. It's a good combination of characters to be fighting together. Sadly, each of them are extremely dysfunctional in different ways. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, that. Oh, especially how the way the guy was talking earlier. Ifikan. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he probably knows her. Yeah. I imagine with her being his mentor, there's probably like a sort of, you know, affection in some way, respect. Yeah. Oh, he knows who's got it. Hmm. I bet you could. I mean, it's understandable, really, considering what it does, and permanently die. Oh. I suppose that's the thing, is if you sort of have bonds that literally transcend lifetimes, friendships and things like that, or you know, other relationships would probably, especially if they kept getting reinforced, would be very, very strong. Oh, that's the thing with Molly. He's a little bit of a dick, sure, but he's not an asshole. Really, Bo, abrasive. Hmm. It's like baby steps forward, baby steps. That was a big moment for Bo to admit that. So it's got the flies buzzing around it. And that's how they get the name. There we go. There's the proper credits. Oh, that was great. In the campaign, though, it was Caleb who named them, not Jester. Oh, again, there's a lot of oh dear. Oh yeah, that was the Tabaxi from earlier. I keep wanting to call him Khajiit. Mm, this doesn't seem good. Okay, those eyes were terrifying at the end there. I'm like I say, there's definite enough changes. Oh no, press on key there. There you go. Yeah, so there's definitely enough changes from the campaign to keep things interesting, but they are hitting all the same beats as before. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a little couple of minute break, if probably not even that. And when we come back, we'll be watching episodes 6 and 7 of The Expanse Season 2. But I really need to go to the bathroom, so back in a bit. Right. Okay. There we go. Right, let me just double check something first of all. Oh, alright. That didn't work exactly how I'm going to move that. And so I'm going to move that actually over to there, because I just realised it's just, yeah, I think there, or maybe over there. Actually, oh, yeah. Yeah, over there works better. There we go. Because obviously, when add in like Fallout 4 to it as well, the whole thing's going to just like drop down into a bit. Right. Anyway, okay. So, right, we are now on The Expanse. I'm going to just double check something 1 second before I continue. I just need to check. Yeah. Okay. Right. So yeah, was thinking about why is there only 2 episodes, and I realised yeah, it's because we just watched the Mighty Nein. So, um, these are about 45 minutes apiece, so it's like an hour and a half, if that. And the 2 episodes for tonight in the Expanse are Paradigm Shift and The Seventh Man. Right, let's just queue up episode 6 of the Expanse. Oh, no, wrong button. There we go. I did not want that. Thank you very much. Naughty. Right, okay. So let me just move something. When that be ready to start? Excuse me. Okay. Everybody ready? Then we shall begin. Right, same as before. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, we do not skip the opening credits for The Expanse because quite often they will change little subtle things, like when Demos got blown up. And then in the opening credits showed that Demos was basically a very small asteroid field, which was a nice little touch. Yep, see? There. Yep. Phobos and Demos. Well, just Phobos now. Yep, see the before that was the Mormons ship, now it's the Tycho station. I honestly wish more shows would do that, but I'm not complaining. It's just it makes it more impactful when shows do it. Martian Congressional Republic. Aurora on Mars, yeah. The thing is, Mars does have an atmosphere. It's just not a particularly great atmosphere compared to, say, Earth. Yep. 137 years ago. Oh, I just remember what this bit. Yes. Yes. They all. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Voice command in Chinese, and he doesn't speak Chinese. Hello, cat. Mm-hmm. Hello. Yeah. This dude is breaking some. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He accidentally created a new type of fusion drive that allowed really fast travel. Not FTL, but still really fast. Which is why they just had a little flashback to it. Yeah, because it crashed into Venus. Yep. Because that's the thing. Even the distance from Earth to Mars compared to the rest of the solar system isn't that much. It's a massive jump after Mars. Massive. Yes, otherwise it would be impractical to save. It's like because he's like what's it? A genetic mix of like multiple people sort of thing, rather than just like two people. Like, still human, just more parents basically. I still love that scene when was it Miller finds Julie Mao in that area that basically looks like a collection of neurons. That was just like, oh. Are you okay? You've been all snuggly. Yeah, that's accurate. What are you doing? The Dentsu. That is one hell of a poker face. Oh, she's gonna sting. Yeah, that's like literally just saying, "Oh, by the way, I'm." See. Especially right after the sister comment as well. It's like, wait, what? Another reason why I love Amos as a character. Like, he's not malicious. He's just saying what's on his mind. Which again, if you remember that the guy who's playing him says, yeah, he's playing him like he's basically autistic, or at the very least on the spectrum, it makes so much sense now. Like, yeah, he's not being nasty. He's just like, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, a couple of missiles go bye bye. Yeah. Yeah. Out of like what, good few hundred missiles, 30 of them go bye-bye. Hmm. You know, the sort of missiles you literally use to defend a planet with, and they've just gone. Yeah. Because they don't have they didn't need the anti-G dampeners at this point. And he's breaking records. Like 14,000 kilometers per second. Yep, there goes his arm. Yeah. Yep. Like I say, at this point, they didn't have the juice to help stop. I mean, and even then, they say quite often that they can't be juiced up to do high G burns for long because it can basically trigger off embolisms. But it does mean you get to withstand a few more higher speeds, which is great for fighter maneuvers. I know. And this is why I love this show because it has enough logic and science to it to be consistent. And it's like, yeah, a high G burn will kill you if it goes on for long enough. Yeah, that is very true. Being able to explain the numbers to politicians is a very good skill. Well, EarthGov didn't. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's the thing. You don't have to worry about high G maneuvers when you can literally bend the fabric of space. This guy's smart. Mm-hmm. They even mentioned it's an extra solar. Yeah, you you know because if you've got a culture or species that has the ability to travel inter-system or even intergalactic distances, that level of technology is way beyond what we can do as humans for. Mm. But how do you fight against that sort of... Suddenly they're very popular. Yeah, because... mind about... Oh yeah, the kid he saved. Yep. Yep. Of course. Yep. The kid he saved. Yep. Well, teen. I bet. You did steal a multi-billion-dollar starship. Hmm. I wonder why. There we go. Drummer's now got her name in the captions. Yeah, how would you handle that? Don't know. Oh, by the way, it's some funky shit. Yep. I mean, it's got a point. Yes. Yeah. Well, he did tell him to go and do that once he got back. So dude's having a great time. Damn. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that dude's gonna need yeah. Amos used to basically be security at a brothel. So when he sees one of the ladies getting manhandled, his instincts kick in and he's like, nope. You make sure she's alright. Make sure she's alright. The guy on the floor though, he's gonna need surgery. I love all the characters in this for different reasons. Like even Fred Johnson, who was a complete asshole, he's played brilliantly. I only dislike one actor on this show. which is annoying because I love the character. Hmm. Again, Holden's not lying. So someone's being very cuddly at the moment, aren't you? Because you want warmth and you want attention. That I can do. Excuse me. Yep. Oh, that speed is ridiculous. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can see what that is as well, because he's. Yeah, he can't. He can barely even move because of the acceleration. So I realised he was going over 300,000 kilometers a second. I need to check something. No, it can't be 300. It must have been 30,000, not 300,000. That is still really freaking fast. Yeah, because 300,000 kilometers a second is light speed. So, yeah, it must have been 30. I must have misread the numbers. So, yeah, he's basically traveling at 10% the speed of light, which is incredibly fast, but still, yeah. It's not exactly. No, light speed isn't exactly 300,000 kilometers a second, but it's close enough. I think that is true, and that is also true. That's the thing. On the ship, Naomi is like ridiculously intelligent, like probably even what we would classify as a genius in our thing. But because of her upbringing, she never really had the opportunity to really, what's the one I'm looking for, take advantage of it. But she's an engineer, and she's an incredibly good engineer. Yep. At the very least, yeah, we want less sample. And it, to be honest, if it can survive going into the sun, then yep. Then the belts, yeah, it's like it's people just can't comprehend the distance between Mars and Jupiter is ridiculously big by Earth standards. But even then, by cosmic standards, it is tiny. To give an idea of scale, now, as I mentioned earlier, light speed is roughly 300,000 meters a second, or kilometers a second. Sorry, either way, it's really chuffing fast, and it takes 8 minutes to go from the sun to the Earth. About 4 years ish to go from the Sol system to our nearest star system in Proxima Centauri. Yeah, not exact, but it's rough. So yeah, and this guy's going at probably about 10% light speed, or even hell, even 1% light speed is still really chuffing fast. Yeah, he's breaking some records, and his tinkering has made his fusion drive extremely efficient. Yep, Feel, feeding your. Yeah, there you go. Yep. So this is like this so discovery that comes at him sacrificing his life is what basically allows Mars. Yeah, as it says, it changes everything. Is what allows Mars to become independent, to start being a competitor with Earth rather than a subservient colony. There's Jupiter. I love seeing that picture of Jupiter because then with the red spot, because that red spot is the size of Earth, and it's a massive tornado, essentially. Ganymede. But remember, attempt no landing on Europa. There is also one of the moons as well, and I can't remember which one it is. I want to say Titan, but it looks like the Death Star. Like it's got like a massive crater in like the same sort of position. If you looked at it, you'd go, "That's a chuffing Death Star." Which, in Star Wars did make me giggle when they say, "That's no moon." Uh, so yeah, they're like, I like that commander. Like he does not. No, he allows a little bit of lot of a bit of banter every now and then, but he doesn't want to start a war, which is what you want from your generals and leaders. You don't want them to start wars. You want to be like, look, we don't want to start it, but if it happens, we'll end it. Those are the sort of people you want in charge. This guy's such a sleazeball. Good question. Yeah, where is he? She would make a terrifyingly president. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she does. Oh, that is that's the expression of a guy who is trying not to poo himself. He's, that guy's terrified. Like, must shut down all emotions because otherwise I'm going to piss myself. That is what you call a poker face. There we go. Yep. Again, hats off to the actor playing him because that was a really good, like, oh shit type expression without looking like he was doing it. Yeah, that's the thing. He Ah, yes, of course. There's the whole guilt about letting those people die. Yeah, Amos again. Amos is right. There's nothing wrong with being somebody who needs to be protected, as long as you're not an asshole. There's logic to it. I mean, that is one heck of a widescreen monitor. I'm just trying to think of how many like documents I could have up on that all at once lined up. I mean, that's actually like the equivalent of about four of my monitors, maybe five. Right, I need to check out what that moon was I was thinking about earlier. Oh, it's Mimas. Oh, it's Saturn's moon, not Jupiter's. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the one that looks like a Death Star is Mimas, and it's Saturn's moon. Or sorry, one of Saturn's moons. I remember rightly, Jupiter's got something ridiculous, like 60 plus orbiting thingies that can be classified as moons. Oh, that's never a good sign when an alarm's going off. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, they're not charging. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. That is not going to be good. Again, I freaking love the Martian battle suits. Yep, because that's basically crossing the neutral zone. Yeah, they're not charging. They're fleeing. No, it's one of them was turning back and shooting. Oh, that's going to be a bruise back. One bit of shrapnel. Yeah, something like the size of a peanut, traveling at ridiculously high speeds, basically becomes a bullet. And as shield technology is not really a thing in this, I don't think it exists in the Expanse universe. Yep. Shit went down. And if even a Martian gunship can't even survive some shrapnel, imagine what it would do to, the Marines. It would just go right through them like they're not there. And her suit's leaking. That is what you call a pickle. That one of the drones. Oh, there's some nightmare fuel. Yeah, that is what we call nightmare fuel. Now, you're dying. You've just seen your ship that everyone you work with just basically ripped to shreds, and then you see something out of someone's nightmare manifest right next to you. Be right back. Okay, nice. I'm going to get myself all queued up and just sort that out. There we go. I'll get that up. Actually, the chest anchor as well, so I don't mind pausing for a moment because, madam, you okay after that hairball? Okay, good girl. Yeah, she had a little bit of a hairball earlier. It wasn't major, but it's one of the things that cats do. They groom themselves, they lick, and then that hair quite often gets stuck, and they have to yak it back up again. It's not pleasant. They're not fans of it. But it's just one of those things, really, unfortunately. I mean, it's not, I would say, particularly harmful for them, but it is. It's something you've got to keep an eye on if they do it frequently. And it's only about sort of like once every month or so that it happens. So I am not upset with her, except that one time when she left half a mouse in my slippers one day. Yeah, that was fun. Right, okay, let's get myself ready. Excuse me. That was definitely nightmare fuel. Right. Okay, so yeah, I've you know what? I'm gonna get myself a drink as well, actually. So go and get myself a drink as well. I just realised I'm down on my water. Because yeah, this is something I'm going to have to be very careful with, because I mentioned before about how obviously I'm on the new magnesium stuff, is I have to make sure I am drinking fluids regularly, a little bit more than I normally do. Like, not by a huge amount, but because the last week or so I've not been drinking as much water as I normally do, which is for the most part will be fine, but because I'm on a new supplement, I need to, or medication, whatever you want to call it, I just need to make sure I'm drinking a little bit more. Right. Wait till everyone's ready, and then we can begin the next episode. So let me just check something whilst we pause on that one, because I'm waiting for a few things. Right, so I'm just checking something on my. I just had a thing flash up on my email panel. Oh no, it's just junk. Okay, I thought it was something important. It was not. Right. Also, I have to make sure the cat's okay. She's fine. Right. So after that nightmare-inducing end, we'll go on to the next episode. It's called The Seventh Man. Got the 10 of the tulip. I've got some Pepsi Max myself, but I prefer to get it more in the cans. That way I could, it's easier for me to ration it and be like, I will have only one can today, sort of thing, and then drink the rest water. If it's like in a big bottle, the brain goes, oh well, bottle's open, might as well keep drinking it, and that can cause me issues. So for me, I like to stick to the cans when it comes to those. I mean, I'm getting to that point in my life when I shouldn't really be drinking as many as I do, but even the urologist and stuff said it's like, yeah, the occasional one, like one a day, it's not going to hurt you as long as you balance it out with other stuff. I can't do that. I've tried. I've tried making a big bottle last week, and I find it's gone within 2 days. Because again, that part of my brain's thinking it's open. I don't want it to go flat, so I end up drinking it. Okay, so I'm trying not to burp, and I'm failing. Right, okay. Last episode for the night. It's starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Violence, foul language. I know some people can like make a drink last for a couple. I can't. It's like with Pringles. If I get myself a tube of Pringles, yeah, even though they've got like that little lid that kind of seals them on, and they don't really go off unless you leave the packet open for like a couple of weeks. As soon as the tube's open, it's just like, no. Well, I try to get the multi packs for the exact same reason. My self-control when it comes to food and drink is not very good. I put my hand in my that is my confession. That is my sin, gluttony. That would be what would get me. Oh, I know what you mean. Oh, okay. The thing is, what type of peanuts? I'm quite partial to dry roasted peanuts myself. Hello. I know. I know. I mean, you can't go with the old classic salted peanuts, but I am partial to dry roasted. Hello. You feeling better now? Yeah. After you had your little hairball stuff? Yeah. Okay. Good. Now that was a nice little touch. A snowflake, but made out of blood. Hello. Oh, you want to get on my lap, don't you? Okay, come on. Although I've got to say though, if you're gonna die, that's one heck of a view. Looking up and seeing big boy Jupiter himself just floating above the horizon like that. Yeah, that's beautiful yet terrifying, seeing your blood crystallize in the air above you. Yeah, that. See what I mean? Little blood crystal there. That is. Hmm. Yeah, that is. Yeah, considering what she just saw as well, that's going to be like, nope, 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 nope. And there you go. Yep, because that pings her armor off so they can deal with it. Yeah, that wasn't a crashing into it. That was someone absolutely decimating it. No, mm-hmm. Yep, she's smart. Yeah, funny that if you actually talk to the people, it often helps problems rather than going in shooty shooty. Like humans, the more they. What's the whole thing? War never changes. Oh no, what's that? What was that phrase? History doesn't repeat, but it quite often rhymes. Yeah, I mean that's what. Hmm. Has she actually been named in the other thing as well? Karji. Let me check something. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Excuse me. It's harsh, but you got to ration it. Otherwise, like, things go poopy. You went. Like a burning sun would. I had that. Oh shit. What? Make your mind up. Damn. It's like she's finding out like all the people she knew, liked, and respected is like, yep. Yeah, because the state she's in, if her blood pressure spikes too much, it could kill her. And she's definitely got a bit of what do you call it? Depressurization problems. Not like nitrogen narcosis, but you know, her suit was leaking. Yeah, yeah. Basically, turns off a certain emotional thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pramaka is extremely dangerous. Well, that's a terrifying thought. And you know, let's be honest, I can understand where he's coming from. Amos, I mean. You stop that. Hmm. Yeah, that was like a. It's a good bit of manoeuvring they got there. He gets his stuff. He gets what he wants. Hmm. That that sounds very propagandary, doesn't it? Like nice in practice, but you're like, we all know that's not what happens. Especially not for those at the top. Hmm. Oh, now we looks like side-eye monkey gif. Yeah, I mean they've got Earth and Mars are going to have a lot more of those missiles. You got 30 of them. You try using them, it will not go bad, not go well for the belt. Okay, bye bye, cat. Nope. No, this is not over. Yeah. How? Harsh but fair. Yeah, I think if you've born and raised on Mars, oh yep, the old hyper caffeine. I don't know what the proper term for it is, but I think of it as like hypercaffeine because it ex- makes you think faster, more intuitive. Like, this guy's good. As a like, well, it's not interrogating her. He's debriefing her. I think it's probably what they would call it, isn't it? Like he's not. He wants to make sure that she's given the information that she thinks is correct. And so like the way he's talking again. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, but this is one of the reasons why eyewitness accounts are always a little bit on the iffy side because, as far as she's remembering it, that's what happened. But we as the audience know that's not what happened. Yeah, he's got a point. Hmm. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Again, what's his angle? The problem is that's like Dawes is quite sort of what's what I'm looking for? Astute. Like he knows there's something, but he can't work out what it is. He ain't wrong. Yep. Nice bit of tension between various characters as well, which is always good in a drama. Ow. That's gonna. Oh, yep. Your ship got banged up. I love how you can see like obviously I mean because it was designed for the same ones, but like the design motifs of the Rocinante as well. And obviously it's a Martian ship. Oops. It's like it's just yeah, just told the captain of the ship to GTFO. oh, oh, hmm. Yeah, everything's for Mars. Considering where she's got that scar on her head, that could have done some serious damage, because it's like major blood vessels along that part of the skull, especially like in the jaw as well. Again, it's nice that they show you the more, from want of a better expression, I'm going to say the more human side of Mars, rather than just like military, military, military. Yeah, that'd be about right. Yeah, the second in command is the one you got to keep an eye on. Now I'm wondering if they were friends beforehand, if you know what I'm saying. There you go. Yeah, like I say, hypercaffeine. Or what was it before? If you've let's start again. If you're familiar with the Dune universe, it is the stuff that the Mentats take to help their brains work better, basically. That's it. That's the stuff. Yeah, the juice of Safu. Uh, Again, similar sort of concept. It's a mental accelerant. So I imagine there's probably side effects, and if you take this too much, yeah, she's not remembering. She's basically reliving that memory, and that's why you need someone to guide you, to get you to focus. Nightmare fuel. Nice counter agent and sedative. Again, what's what I'm looking for? Like Adderall, but with a bit of caffeine and other stuff to give the old brain a kick. Yep. Oh yeah, that would be great. Giving anybody access to basically something that can change a asteroid into a viable spaceship and manipulate gravity and space time. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I would have been. Hmm. Does he know? Try and remember. Does he know? Yeah, there's a yeah, and you have, and this is just in the solar system. It's ridiculously vast and fast. Like, seriously, like, go and look up like those places that told you like what your birthday would be on different planets and things like that. It's brilliant. Like I think like based on like Jovian uh years, I would be about 3, I think 2.5, 3 years old in Jovian years. Damn, that's impressive. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. She's willing to admit that they weren't firing at Mars, but they were definitely firing. So, what's your language? What? I got shouted at then. You may have heard it. Oh, that's going to be fun for somebody who has never been on Earth before. That is going to be an unpleasant experience for her. What's the matter? Oh, what? You're being very shouty tonight. What's going on? You just want cuddles. Okay, you can have cuddles. She gets like this sometimes, just like, wait, Chris, hugs. Alright, okay, okay. Yeah, there's a reason why I had those icons. I need to get some more of her done. Like, I'm still going to keep the original ones, but I need to get some additional ones, I think. And I've got a couple of artists in mind. But yeah, this is not a brand new thing. This is like something that's like, I'm going to get the chance. Oh dear. Yep, naughty boy. Yep. I'm not sure what she said, but it didn't sound like a nice word. Like, bye bye. Hi, G Burn coming up. Yep. Probably one of the few ships that could catch up with them and handle them. A Martian gunship. Oh, seeing those fusion drives pumping out that. Oh, and they're gone dark. Yep. Scanning, scanning, scanning. There we go. I love the way the ships turn in this. It's like they turn on the axis. It's just like, oh, it's just. Again, it's like just the way the ships move. And then she deploys her guns. Yes. A little tap. And there goes the engine. It's just him. 'Twas a diversion. Yep. Sneaky boy. Oh, damn it. Oh, I forgot how immersed I can get in these episodes. Like, I like the Expanse. Yes, I very much do. Alright. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom again quite quickly, so I'm going to be a bit rude, and I'm just going to end this quite like that now, in effect. Very quick thing, I will obviously be playing Persona 5 for the foreseeable future. Even though I really, really want to keep playing it off stream. I know it's an oh damn it moment. Oh, but we've got the Mighty Nein, we've got obviously the Expanse next Friday as well, and again, I believe it's December the 12th for Fallout, but I'm going to double check. December Fallout 2. So yeah, 17th, which is where is it? Is in. Okay, so it'll be same thing. It'll be basically the 19th. So in 3 weeks, and it doesn't say whether they're going to drop all the episodes at once, or if they're going to do like a free, or free then one, or one, whatever they're going to do. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, see how it goes. But for now, I'm going to quickly go and use the bathroom before my bladder bursts, and I'm going to say goodnight. So, good night.